What's going on, retards? Welcome to a new video, and today, as you can see by what we're looking at right here, we're going to be looking at the Bowie knife. Now this is a personal favorite of mine. There is probably a bit of bias in this video, but I just wanted to look at the Bowie knife. I feel like it's a knife that doesn't get a lot of recognition. It's one that's been often forgot about, and things like this, the Bowie knife marble fade. I feel like these Bowie knives in general are going to start trending upwards and up fast. That's a really bad graph to look at. This video will probably be a bit stop-starty. I'm not recording where I usually would. I have to be a bit quiet. So everything's not running as well as it should, but here's a good example. And the Bowie knife fade, for example, as well, was really good. You can only get the original finishes like the fade, crimson web, stained, slaughter. Slaughter. They only come from the wildfire case, which is trending upwards as well right now. So yeah, these are a really good skin to get in on, and personally, even if I'm not being biased, the Bowie knife is one of the best knives as an investment. It is very likely that they will continue to go up in price. It's very, very unlikely that they'll go down in price, and yeah, they are definitely a really good option for you guys if you want to have an investment that you can play with, a knife specifically. I know a lot of people want that. They want to have something that they can use while they make money, and I totally understand that. That's something that I'm looking to do. So yeah, and then you also have then the Spectrum finishes, which are things like the Tiger Tooth, I guess the Dopplers come into that as well, Dopplers and marble fades and all of that, all the rest of them. They're all from the Spectrum case, so they're all in there as well, and the Spectrum and the Spectrum 2. So what that does mean is that the Spectrum case has been turned into a rare drop, so not many will be dropping from there, so there is still the Spectrum 2, but just in general, the Bowie knife, it's a huge knife, absolutely huge. It's got really cool animations. It's a very, very unique knife, very big, well-known knife as well, and yeah, I think definitely I have done research into this, and I am quite well versed on market trends and stuff. I think that it is good. You know, I don't want to sound biased towards myself here, but it is better to take advice from a smaller channel, because there isn't going to be the kind of inflation that you'd see on a larger channel where a lot of people take the advice and use it. So you guys, whoever is watching this video, does have exclusive insight into my voice is cracking. Does have exclusive insight into my, I don't want to call it expertise now, I just sound like I'm up myself, but you know, I understand how the markets work and how these kinds of things work, and so anyone who doesn't know or isn't as experienced and is looking for a really good investment knife, I would definitely suggest that the Bowie knife is the best option out there. Things like the butterfly knife has already peaked. Other than that, the steady rises, there's probably, I have to think about it. I mean, there's the original finishes on things like Karambits and M9s and all of that. They should continue to steadily rise, but probably not much more. And apart from that, there's really not much else out there. The Bowie knife is the only, in my opinion, with the information that I have, the Bowie knife is the only knife that has real potential to rise a lot in value. You can even see from the pricing here, there isn't that many that are really expensive. In terms of like a StatTrak Marble Fade, it's say 662 NZ, which is like about 350 USD. But you can probably pick one up for more like 500 NZ, which is 300 USD or something like that. In terms of having a knife which has cool animations, really a big knife with a lot of the skin very showy off here. My vocabulary this video is insane, and so is my energy. I don't call my monotone for nothing. Now I just lose my point, honestly. This video is just, I don't even know. It's really late at night here, it's 3 in the morning. I can't get a straight sentence out, but anyway, the point of this video is to let you guys know that if you are looking to have a knife investment, then your best option is most definitely the Bowie knife. And if you can, it would definitely be a good idea to go for one of the original finishes, like a Slaughter, a Fade if you've got that much. The Slaughter comes in at about 200 USD, between 200 and 250 USD. The Fade, as you can see on the screen, it's actually on the next page, we'll bring it up, is 500 NZ, so 300 USD. So if you can get a Crimson Web, a Fade, a Slaughter, or if you're looking lower tier, then the Stained or the Blue Steel, one of those original finishes ones are going to be the most ideal ones to get, simply because they can only be found in the Wildfire case, and that case is rising in price. I think it's up to maybe even 20 cents USD right now. Maybe I'm a little bit off, maybe it's more like 15, but the quantity isn't there. They are also rare drops, they don't get dropped anymore, or not very often, and their quantity is going down, so things like this are going to rise over time. And as well as having that definite, almost indefinite chance, it's almost indefinite that the Bowie knife is going to steadily rise over time due to that lack of supply. And demand for these will definitely grow as people grow more aware of them. That there's definitely going to be a rise in demand for them, and so as well as having that almost indefinite steady growth, they do have high potential, in my opinion, which is more of the chance at exponential growth or a real spike in the market is more of a guess than steady growth is a calculation. So, but the Bowie knife for me is the only knife that has both. In my opinion, it's the only knife that I think can actually spike really high, as well as having that steady growth over time. So it's a really safe investment, as well as being one that can be very profitable for you guys. And yeah, this is turning into a really long video, and I've just been spilling the whole time about how good the Bowie knife is, but guys, this is my words to you guys. You can tell me if I'm right in the future. You can come back to this video in 6 months time, in a year's time, after you've bought a Bowie knife after this video, and you can say, you know what, you were right, there was either steady growth or there was exponential growth, because I can guarantee that to you guys. I understand the markets, I have a very good handle, in my opinion, on what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year, even 2 years. The Bowie knife is a very good knife to go with. It's one that won't go down in price and has definite potential to exponentially grow or go up like the butterfly knife did. So yeah, I'm going to end the video there because I'm starting to go on for too long. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Check out in the description it has got monotone for gambling sites, so if you want to check out sites like Rollbit, like DatDrop, and put that code in, it does help me out a lot with doing some more gambling videos, which then enables me to do videos at a higher quality. It gives me more money to be able to put into downloading softwares and getting skins and stuff, and overall the channel will just grow a lot faster and a lot better. If you guys help me on those websites, that would be absolutely awesome. I'm probably asking too much right now, but if you guys have stayed until the end of the video, well done. I probably wouldn't have, and yeah, I'll tell you now to like and subscribe, and yeah, help out the channel if you can, that would be awesome. And yeah, I'm losing my voice, so I'm gonna end it there. Alright, goodbye, goodbye guys, this is terrible. Follow this video. Alright, see you later guys, and buy a Bowie knife, that's all I'm gonna say.